Hey girl, welcome back to Fashion Decor and Food. I am your host, the one and only Kiana Divine. And on this channel, we talk about all the things that girls like to talk about, which are the most important things in the world: fashion, decor, and food, darling. But in today's video, we're going to be doing a car chit chat. I was in my feelings today and I decided to let it all out and share it with you. We got to have a knee, a girl kind of conversation, okay? So if you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. I love you and smooches. If you have not, if you're new to the channel, I am Kiana Divine, and go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also the bell notification so that you'll be aware of when I post future content. Also, follow me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram handle right here. And I know you ladies are going to ask, so I will provide the information for my unit in the description box below, as well as my gorgeous earwear, honey. Her name is Mrs. Dior, and she is absolutely gorgeous. A nice, heavy, chunky statement earring, and I am loving it. I didn't need to put on any additional jewelry. I just wanted her to show all of her glory, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this car vlog, and here we go. Roll the clip.
I won't ever sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is.
Dear Heavenly Father, please put your angels in front and back, to the left and to the right. Protect me with your Shekinah glory. Allow me to enjoy my experience, my car, my vehicle, me and my dog to be safe, as well as my family, my homes, and my other vehicles. Bless my family and protect us always. Amen. Amen. And let the church say amen again. One thing about me is I'm going to set intentions. I'm going to set intentions when I wake up in the morning and enter into the common living areas of my house. While I'm making my coffee, when I'm about to drive anywhere, I believe in setting intentions. And Abraham Hicks teaches this thing, it's called segment intending. And it's basically, before you put yourself in a new scene in your life, you can basically say how you want yourself to feel. And it's basically projecting your emotions into that scene so that you can only see what it is that you want. And we do that through many things. We do that through like our vision boards and vision board parties. We do that through meditation. We do that through prayer. But we also can do that incrementally through different sectors of our day and our lives, especially when we have to encounter different people's energies. I remember when my kids were younger and it was time for them to come home, I had to come out of work mode and put on my mommy suit. Right? So I had to segment intend. This is how I want to be perceived as a mother, because this is who I am. And let me become the best mother that I possibly can be. It's 3:30. It's time for them to come home. So let me do that. And then whenever it's time for my husband to come home, I'll have to do the same exact thing. But I've carried this whole thing, this whole method, not from a religious standpoint, but prayer started from a religious standpoint for me. But I've carried this on throughout my life, and I feel like setting intentions and stating what I intend allows me to stay focused. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you've ever heard of Abraham Hicks and segment intending. If you are a spiritual person and you believe in setting intentions throughout your day, for your day, leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know where you stand on this. And if you want to talk more about this, let me know that too, because we can get a conversation going. I feel wonderful. My body, my spirit, and my emotions feel horrible. They really do. I am going through an episode where I am choosing to acknowledge the negativity in my life, which can be good and bad. Okay, let's let that be said. Okay, it doesn't always have to be negative, and it's definitely not always positive. Definitely not. I decided to rearrange my living room today. It's one of the things I decided to do. Today is Wednesday, so it's actually a water Wednesday, where I water all of my plants, talk to them, ask them how they're feeling, ask them if they want to move around, to see what they need, and just different things like that. Of course, 99.9% of my day was full of organization, research, finance, getting better. That's what I do. I am a person who improves my life every day, or beat up on myself for not doing so. Monday, 2 days ago, I actually took a day off. This is the first day off in like a year. First day off in a year. And it felt damn good. I allowed myself to lay around, but I didn't actually lay around. I was busying myself the whole time, but basically I just stayed in my room. I cleaned, I organized, not only my room, but my thoughts. I wrote down stuff. I tried to figure my life out. I mapped out things that I wanted to do. I found new financial adventures that I could go on. Let's see, what else did I do? I'll go this way. I got organized. I made phone calls that I needed to make. Basically, my office turned into my bed, and I worked out of my bed, and I checked on the girls as little as possible because, of course, they're homeschooled. But that was like every hour on the hour. It wasn't a full relaxation. So in order to experience this full relaxation that I want, that I intended to experience, I'm going to have to go to a hotel. I'm going to have to check in to the most whatever. It can't be like, I can't go, it can't be a Motel 6 or anything like a basic room. There are some high-end hotels that have basic rooms, like the Wyndham downtown. I can't do that. It has to be a hotel like that's extra fancy, suite, okay, fully equipped suite, or like an oceanfront view. I could take, it still can't be a regular room. Now if it had a balcony, a regular room with a balcony, maybe I could do that with the oceanfront view, but I've grown from that. Like, that's what I really want. There is absolutely no reason why I can't have it. There's no reason why this fantasy can't come true. I mean, I can afford it. I hate motorcycles on the road. I hate them. But I am a deliberate creator, and I realize that other people are too. And I realize, let me just go ahead and roll this window up real quick. I realize that other people have to create their own realities, so I'll cope. Anyway, girl, let me tell you what got me in my feelings. I decided that I was going to have some fun in my life, you know, and rearrange my living room because I was tired of it, and because today was my day. for gardening and being domestic, you know? So I had that domestic feeling, not that domestic cooking feeling, okay? So I didn't cook anything. Tonight we will be having Nathan's hot dogs with chips, some carrots on the side, or some ballpark, whichever one we got in the freezer, because I eat Nathan's, okay, strictly. My number 2 hot dog is ballpark, hands down. I'm from Baltimore. We eat Nathan's, New York, you know. Today I started watching this lady, and she's showing her and her friend. She's real country. She's from Alabama, Caucasian lady. She is so country. It is like super country, okay? That's what this lady is. And she did a video with her friend, who's also the black hood auntie, okay, that happens to be young, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Like, she is comfortable in her skin. I love it. It's everything. Anyway, it triggered something in me. What did it trigger in you, Kiana? As the lady was going around her house, she was saying, oh yeah, my husband built this for me. My husband built this for me. My husband did that for me. I don't mind switching it out because he's built so much for me. He's done so much for me. And that was a sour puss in my world. It made me sour. Because, I'm going to tell you why. I got emotional. I'm going to tell you why I got emotional. In just a second. Once I turn into the lows. Once I turn into the lows. That is it. She just rolled down the window herself. Now this is not something new. She's never done it in this particular vehicle before. But we all know that she knows. Now I'm gonna tell you why I'm emotional and why I got a little tear. And then I'm gonna shut it down. Okay? Because this is not no pity party crying episode for Kiana. This is not it. I'll tell you why I got emotional. I got emotional. Let me roll this window up and roll this one down. Look, there you go. I got emotional because over 4 years ago, I broke my back to purchase a home for my family. I asked my husband's, not permission, but I asked my husband's cooperation. I asked him, was he down for it? Over 5 years ago. He told me he was down for it. I told him what we were going to be up against. He told me he was down for it. We started the process. We had a setback. I got us back right. And we were supposed to continue. This has been some of the most horrific, depressing, stressful, detrimental events of my life. But just as good, just as much as it has been bad, I have a lot of moments that I can bottle up for experiences that I would have never been able to experience without this part of my life. Travels and vacations and spending money and the purchasing of the things that I've purchased and all of that type of stuff. But definitely more bad than good. I only wanted this for ownership, for a sense of stability, for us to always have somewhere to call home no matter what, for the project, for the fun, for the excitement. It turned out to be a bit of a nightmare, and I just kind of regret it. But it's hard to say that with the good moments, but yeah, I kind of regret it. It's miserable. But they didn't have anything that I wanted. I went into Lowe's to check out some plants because today is my plant day, like I said. I didn't find anything, not one thing. So I'm going to go down here to the Home Depot. Now, I don't buy my plants typically from anywhere but Lowe's because they're guaranteed to be perfect. But I might be wild at the Home Depot. If the IKEA was close enough to me, I would be going to the IKEA, but it's not. Because the IKEA is my new favorite place to purchase plants. I have 3 plants from the IKEA. 2 really huge palm trees and 1 little baby palm tree. I've been thinking about something, and I think that I should put in a request for. I've been thinking about requesting more money for something that I get money for. I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I think today I finally came to that decision that I am going to request. Now, either the request is met or it's not. It is or it ain't. My only thing for not requesting it is that I don't want it to stop. Just because I requested more and maybe you're not able to give more, I don't want it to stop. Because I like the way it feels. You know? Anyway. Yeah, I got in some type of feel. I was in my feelings about having my experience. I don't perceive my experience as the idealistic experience that I wanted to perceive. And I'm about to get emotional again. And the experience that I want to perceive is, yeah, I bought this house. My husband and I worked on it from every nook and cranny. We did everything together, and look at how beautiful it is. I can tell you a story about this, about that, and it's a wonderful story to tell. I don't have that. I have a struggle, depression, stressed out type story to tell with little inklings of breath that I've been able to come up to catch my breath, and that's that. I feel like I don't deserve what I got. I deserve more. I feel like I'm gonna have more. I feel like I settled, you know. I feel like I played myself short. I feel like I played around with something and it just got too comfortable, and that was it. And I feel like I saved myself from some heartache and pain where I couldn't handle it. Let's just be real. I feel like I got a breath of fresh air in some areas. Not really. depreciating your value can seem like a breath of fresh air to some, but it's some bullshit to you, really. And my value has always been very high. I feel like I need a drink. We're not even in the right place for that, though. But while I was in the shower, I told myself, okay, you're gonna feel this feeling. You know what it feels like. I wanted to cry. I haven't cried yet. I haven't let that out or whatever. But I wanted to. Just I wanted to. I don't know if I can now. So, oh no, I need to be at the garden section. If they're even still open. Let's see. Do all garden sections close early? It's closed. So we can park in this parking spot. So my goal is to always come through and inspire myself through my content. Inspire one day my children if they should encounter some of the same pieces of contrast that I've experienced, and to inspire you as you're watching this. We all go through bullcrap, and from time to time we'll find ourselves in situations that we have resentment towards another person for being in, but mostly we have resentment towards ourselves. The truth is that we play victim and we make it like it's another person's fault. But nothing is nobody else's fault. We are the creators of our reality. We allow what to go on. Just because you trusted a person, what they said that they were going to do, did you have an A, B, and C plan? Or did you only have one plan? If you felt like you had to trust that person in order to have your back to see this thing through, then you should have known that it's a chance that this person could fall through or not. So with that being said, and with that being known, you should have had an exit strategy. You should have had a plan. Now that's speaking from a humanistic point of view. That's my word. Yes, I coined it. The humanistic point of view. But speaking from a spiritual perspective, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you get yourself in, or it doesn't matter the situations that you're presented with. The same protocol needs to be followed all the time. Okay? The protocol is, I am where I am. I am where I am, and I'm grateful for her. I know the way it may look. I know the way it may feel. I am where I am, period. Now, am I happy where I am? Because happiness is the mother freaking strategy. Happiness is the mother freaking strategy. Your happiness is the mother freaking strategy. My happiness is the mother freaking strategy. Because without happiness, we're bringing negativity towards us. See, either you're beaming a beam of happiness that's allowing your abundance to flow through, or you're blocking your abundance, the abundance that's already available to you. You're blocking it because you have this negative energy or aura around you. So the best way to get the things that you want is to continue to be happy, so the law of attraction can bring you other happy-ish. You know, that's basically how it works. So am I happy and am I satisfied right here where I am? Obviously, in my case, I wasn't. So the question I have to ask myself is, well, what is it that I want? Okay, and two different parts of that question. How would I have liked for this to have gone? And then realizing that it didn't go that way. It had all the opportunity to go that way. So it didn't go that way. So wipe that out of my head. What do I want from where I stand? See, because we can get caught up in the okie doke. Like, I want to, give this a chance and this, that, and the other. If it had every possibility and it was clear and free to work out this time and it was so easy for it to work out and it didn't, go ahead and go over there and live your life, honey. So, not how would I have liked for this to play out. You can keep that in the back of your head as a fantasy. But from where I am, right here, where I stand, what do I want? Okay? What do I want? Paint that picture. Make that picture plain, vivid, and clear, crystal clear. Envision that picture. Create an imagination with that picture. Grow a relationship with that picture that you want. Now, this thing ain't gonna happen 1 or 2 days from now, because you really have to invest time. You have to invest energy into this image that you want so that it can gain a certain momentum, so that it can begin to reveal itself into your life. Okay? While you're practicing that image every day, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, just sitting in peace. You don't have to do this whole deep meditation thing if you're not good with it yet. But you can sit and look out the window and daydream. Put this image together of how you want this thing to look. Now, when you're doing that, that is an investment in your future. Instead of looking at the things you don't want and the things that are not benefiting you, turn your direction, your attention to focus on what it is that you do want. 15, 20 minutes a day, 30 days. That's all I'm saying. Give yourself some time and invest and dedicate yourself to envisioning that picture that you want, and allow it to grow more and more every time. Like, allow new colors to pop in. Allow yourself to hear new sounds. Allow yourself to see that bird flying across the sky that you didn't see in your picture before. Allow it to evolve, right? Now, outside of envisioning that thing that you want every single day, there's one more thing that you have to do. Act as if you already have the thing that you want. Proclaim it to be done. And act as if you already have the thing that you want. What I'm saying to you is, whatever it is that you say you want, act like you already have it. And ask yourself, what would I be doing if I already had that thing? How would I be acting if I already had that thing? How would I be living if I already had that thing? What thoughts are going in my mind if I already had that thing? How would I be dressing if I already had that thing? You need to put on. Time for you to put on and act as if you already have what it is that you want, or what it is that's coming to you. Simple as that. Those are the steps that I recommend, that I used in my life to completely change my life. Those are the steps that I used to completely change my entire situation and my entire life. Having that knowledge will not take me away from being prone to certain issues like that. But having that knowledge will not keep me there very long, because I know what I have to do. I know that happiness is the mother freaking strategy. I know that I need to check in with myself on a regular basis when I'm feeling an emotion, which is my energy and motion is telling me where I am and I don't want to be there. I automatically ask myself where I want to be, and I automatically start walking in alignment with what it is that I want, and leave the present in which I'm experiencing that I don't want to experience. I leave it in the past and I start looking towards the future. So that is what I would tell Kiana. That is what I would tell her in that one moment. I would say, best friend, this is what it is. Don't get blindsided by the problems. It doesn't matter what the problems are. They're going to come. They're going to be there. Contrast, it's there to benefit you. Don't get blindsided by it. You know what I'm saying? When these emotions and these feelings and these things come up, great. Tackle them, handle them, allow them to force you to grow. Allow them to help you to evolve into the newest and the highest, the most truest version of yourself, baby girl, because you're worth it. That's what I would say. So anyway, I want to close out this vlog by saying, I love you. 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 And I love you. Leave comments in the comment section below. Let's support each other. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it won't be so emotional, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. This is fashion, decor, and food, darling. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I won't ever sell myself short, 'cause I know you see me on the come up.